Warriors have the basketball. Curry. Probing the defense. To Curry. Thompson. From long range. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go. Curry into the front court. Trailing by 11. Thompson had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Rubio. Ricky Rubio. He's now 5 for 6.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Trying to cash in. Shot by Thompson misses.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
To Rubio. 4-3.
Come on, Ralph, what you doing?
First one, count it. And he hits the second. Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. To Thompson. Curry, deep right corner. To Curry. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Stephen Curry with a look. Jumper's good. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Thompson. He got a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Into the front court, it's Booker. They lead it by 14. Here's a chance from long range. And the rebound taken down by Green. Curry into the front court. 14-point deficit.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Rubio into the front court. Final minute, first half. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. After the tie-up, they're in position for the jump ball. Booker. To Rubio. Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. you essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Warriors with 4 to shoot. And he buries it.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Rubio. Curling inside. Booker to Rubio. Fires the 3. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second of 3, no good. 3 attempts, he makes 1 of them. Warriors have the basketball. Shot by Thompson, no good. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello.
The Suns enter the
First half, very.
We know what's coming. Go get it.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Into the game for the Golden State Warriors, number 13.
Curry. To Alec Burks. Two-point shot for Curry. Exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein, my
I said
friend.
fast, Ed, fast.
Aaron Baines powers it through.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Curry with the ball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
To Curry. Here comes the screen. Curry. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Steph lets loose. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Curry. Has a chance. And a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Warriors basketball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Stephen Curry at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 90% at the line. To Booker. Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
It goes down.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Suns with the basketball. To Mikal Bridges. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he can't get it to go.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready.
They had so much success in the first half, knocking down the three-point shot. That's not the case so far in the second. Try to play inside out. Maybe attack the rim. See the ball go in first.
It's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Curling inside. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. It's Curry controlling the offense. Oh, nice swat.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Steph Curry snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
The drive, right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Booker. Beyond the arc for 3. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
When cold shooting like this starts in the second half, maybe utilize a head fake. Get that defender in the air, jump into him, create some contact, get to the free throw line.
Over to the right side. Can't connect.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Count it.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup to Booker. Plenty of contact. The shot no good to Curry. Add 2 points to the board.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Booker.
Come right.
Lets it fly from long range. Not going down here.
As a team, they were on the absolute tear in the first half. But guess what happens during halftime? The defensive team makes adjustments, and it looks like it's working out.
Cauley Stein to Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open. Knocks down the three.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Slams it down. And there was no stopping him that time.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dime.
Count the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Phoenix with it. Gets it in the right corner. Mikal Bridges. For three. And it's Burks with the rebound. Deep left corner. Curry to Alec Burks. Down for Curry. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Fires the three. An example of why he's a 3-and-D guy. Mikal Bridges. Tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Stephen Curry trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw's good.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. It's on us.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Substitutions, Golden State.
Oh, a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Curry. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
That's off the side of the rim, no good. Eight seconds. It's going the other way.
For Golden State.
To Crawford from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Curry with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. To Kelly Oubre. Crawford. To Kelly Oubre. 4-3. Michael Porter Jr. fulfilling expectations. Tough shot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spot. The harder the bigs were running to the rim, the harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Oh, yeah, come right back to you.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Count the bucket for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jet.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Oops, he missed the first one. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Here's a chance from long range. No good. Misfires. It's no good. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with the lead. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth.
Moving on, let's go get it. It's on us.
Substitutions needed. Substitutions.
That's me.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Curry, charged with the board. And finishes strong.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
To Sean Livingston. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Oh, he can't connect. Curry to bring it up. Leads just a point. Short jumper off the mark. Phoenix has the ball. To Porter. Whoa, what a finish.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Dario Saric swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And the rebound taken by the Warriors. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys now down by a point. And count the basket.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Curry. It was right there. Good. Off a spin.
The assist from number 4.
Count the basket at the rim.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Has a look. That won't go. And it doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot. Golden State at the controls. To Curry. Fires the three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Going to launch beyond the arc. And it's Curry who grabs the board. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Whistle blows. It's an 8-second violation. Porter. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
To Curry. Got a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Livingston. Curry. For the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Curry into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Livingston. Shot clock winding down. It's Steph for 2. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Livingston across the timeline. The deficit is 6. Stephen Curry with a look. Off the mark. Well contested. Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. Oh, it's been scrappy. Let's see who can take the jump. Lets it fly from long range, and it's good.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes, or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
It's Phoenix ball. To Porter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That'll humble the rookie. Porter Jr. off the mark. Livingston to bring it up. His guys down by 9. Dario Saric able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
And the rebound's taken in by Phoenix. Terrific vision. And count the basket inside.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Curry into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Livingston. Short jumper stays out. Nothing going here on that drive. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nice pass to get things going.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious, but don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Unable to connect on the free throw. Curry has it for 3. Working hard on the glass. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
This is basketball one-on-one. Play inside out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
I got it. I got it.
Turns and slams it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. That's good. To Booker. Fires the 3. And it's Burks with the rebound. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First try, no good. Oh, he missed them both. Willie Cauley-Stein rejects it. 4th this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
From long range, and the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. Curry with the basketball. His guys down big. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Alec Burks to Curry. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Suns control the possession. Scores from the post. Curry to bring it up. Down a bundle. Aaron Baines tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Nice finish at the rim. Here's Curry with it up top. He'll run the offense. Booker with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Not that time. It's Golden State basketball. Right, missed a short one there. Oh, he had it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Aaron Baines At the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line.
Oh yeah, I like that.
To Curry. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
The assist from number 4.
15-footer at the buzzer. Shot the buzzer does indeed go down, but it only affects the final score. This ball game is over. It's the Suns with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying...
The Suns were solid in today's victory. And see y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep money, I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. Still screaming free to find they coming home now. All this about my I gotta now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, all like this. Boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the 4th down. We on the hunt, we want more now. We're from the jump, we on now. Swear no more going broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road now. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money, I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. All up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers. That's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers with more I say please. On the block from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the face, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the face, so please don't try to me. I gotta put a look, already got good. I got a team full of, and really gotta look crazy. In a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to sin, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go in my head. I might go in my head. I might go in my head. In my head. I might go in my head. Somebody pop all day. Somebody on their way. Hold up, I would've grown all day. Hold up.
I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're down for me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're down for me. See what? See word, made the dream work. 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 You wasn't a road, down on my wall. Now every day I'll be counting it up. Screaming your name and they proud of you up. This don't let me down when you walk. They say I don't count it, but we be the best. Keep it above, but you keep it in less. Fight for my chest, so I keep me a bless. I hope you burn, sleep in the nest. So that my chain, I feel like New Orleans. My whole family life a regard. The way that I ball, my name should be started. I gotta make sure the money keep calling. I said it, boy, y'all ballers. Couple of things that I need to sharpen. So they let my stall. I sick of nobody, no time for no ballin'. Gotta feel my only son. Gotta feel my little daughter. She cherish everything that I taught her. Worth more than anything I ever bought her. Any and every track, I'm a slaughter. If I come up short, then they come up shorter. No time to bother, don't even bother. Oh, what your and my kids ever bothered, yeah. I share some things when I rush. Be hurting this night, no one notices. Can't let them give me no notices. Just skirt on the ladder, no blowing that money, ain't talking no win. My piece is hitting like I got a pin. I know these don't want me to win. When it is hate, become a trend, yeah. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're down for me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're down for me. See word, made the dream work. See word, made the dream work. See word, made the dream work. See word, made the dream work.
Lady sister, lady couple, waiting, but it's all good with me. They say that I've been in my A in and out of the state, but I bring the whole hood with me. All of my spinners be loaded, all of my be loaded. Woo! All of my be going to me, the whole crew and they know it. I start taking and start singing differently, but just like I noticed. They smile in my face, but top behind my back, I be cool and act like I don't know. Act like it don't bother me. Honestly, I wanna know why. You act like you with me, act like it's love for me. Sit right. That's a flag on the play. You out of bounds, out of place. I can tell you mad by your face. Supposed to be my man, why you hate? Seem like time by the day. So I do my thing, I do it. It's only a few room left, I don't treat them different, love them all the same. Teamwork made the dream work, but you gotta be a team first. You ain't seen hurt, you ain't put in work, you just wanna rock the team jersey. Wanna be first, you ain't verse, you just quit on me like you was worth it. I can't even lie, yeah, that hurt me. The red is short.
I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're down for me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You
teamwork. Bad do Celine purse. She gon' to a dirt. They don't want pressure. Name it on the West Fresher. BK with my fresher. See the texture. Money on head, bitch. Time worth some. Seminary gon' some. And your baby mama gon' some. 26 on a bench truck with a bad.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual. I the residual and f***ing your like it's part of my ritual, part of the visual. But money you give me it's typical. I wanted it physical. $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable. Don't wanna fall off, so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical. I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I ball on the principle. Remember the teachers is all of my. Now look all of them pitiful. And all of a sudden I'm so good at math. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Uno, dos, tres. Big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give up if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give up if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Proceed with caution. I heard if you taste it, it only results in a hole in your heart. I take the whole cake and I won't leave a portion. It's only an organ. Thank God mama couldn't afford it. The loneliest orphan. I flip my misfortune and grow me a fortune. My rollie is scorching. The hated is slowly endorsing. Not coldly important. My beside me like Tommy and Martin. We ballin' your courtin'. The with your like we Tony your heartin'. She don't need a. She from all of the money we countin'. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die.
We got London on the track.
Hey, I need $2 with that cook up, with that jeweler. I need $2. I'm in New York. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pocket the new hope. We don't pay attention to no loose talk, loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up, cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk, tools talk, tools talk. And get back to yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us and them, gon' heck. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them, hundreds, I married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other, cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them. Can't leave the country, but I got my beef from London. These talk but see me out, they know nothing. I'm in the stew, I need to go get the. You got 20s, I got hundreds. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hope. We don't pay attention to no loose talk, loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up, cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. 200 to Izzy, get my ice here. Classic, y'all as real as Buzz Lightyear. Say, got that done with the price. I don't do this for this. We got. Down to that. They don't check none of the artists, so I'm. Problem when you see me get it. 8212 was bracket. I might be in that Escalade, but I ain't lacking. Put that on you, act like I don't know what happened. I hear the story, be like, that was trash. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I'm still under 21, so I can't. But them my name and they can't wait. Crib came with a court and some legal officials. Cake around my neck, VS1 the crystals. Extended magazines, shuffle limousines. Before I out $65,000 on the jeans. Roll like stuff for lotion, skirt the Testarossa. All about the guap like a stockbroker. Brother with me. Was mad older, had to keep it like the OG Yoda.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I be boring right there where the Knicks play, get cake.
Got your with me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Wanna can I vibe on it? Get live.
All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. Birds in the singing like Jodeci. I cause of my courtesy. Then do a show, pick up my currency. Versace slippers, color burgundy. Rappers be talking, think they hurting me. I took a smack, come work for me. Keep the kissing. Round the city. They looking for me. Coming up watching the on TV like that what I wanted to be. Now the one getting paid for it. Thank God that's a blessing to see. Doing shows I'm on stage for. St. Laurent on my feet.
Got your with me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. I wanna can I vibe on it. Get live.
I told that drop my top, now I'm a lot of these rappers getting old to me. Publishing, you owe it to me. I'm dropping the top and showing it. Run to the money, we trying to get fit. I kept my mind and I had a vision. And then I arrived with 25. We sell out the whole facility. Not liking your vibe, your energy. I came from the with Kimberly. Assembly. We had a good time in Italy. Yo, these be lying by loyalty. Get on my knee, praying to God to cover me.
I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Can I vibe on it? Get live, yeah. Home side, yeah. Give me right, yeah.
Right now, Sam. 24 hours. Cut the check.
It's NBA action on... Won by the Lakers.
Go time, it's go time.
Substitutions, Phoenix.
Key up, baby.
To Mikal Bridges. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
Here's a chance from long range. Mikal Bridges forced that one. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Phoenix with it. In the basket, good at the rim.
Just remember an old saying here, you're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
James into the front court. Up 5. To Davis. From the outside, no good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Mikal Bridges. Aaron Baines powers it through.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Davis. Anthony Davis. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Old school equals high percentage.
I got this play out. Let's go.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
It's James controlling the offense. To Davis. And he's going to the free throw line.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
2 for 2 on that trip.
Substitutions, Phoenix.
Into the front court. It's Booker. Right now, down 7. Fires the 3. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2. Devin Booker is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Second of 3, off the mark. LeBron James with the rock. To Davis. And throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Danny Green. They go down to Davis. Anthony Davis. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Knocks down the first. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Into the front court comes Rondo. His team on top by 8. Finish that. Here's Rubio up top. Looking to make something happen. To Porter. Here comes the screen. To Porter. The Suns with 4 to shoot. To Booker. 4-3. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Here's Davis. Can't connect. To Booker. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. LeBron into the front court. Leads 5. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good as he completes.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Into the game for Los Angeles, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
To Crawford. Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Lakers ball. To Kyle Kuzma. And that's rebounded by the Suns. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
That boy's living his best life.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and 1. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw up and good as he finishes off the 3-point play. The lead is down to 6. JaVale McGee to Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Bradley. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Bradley.
I got him.
And count the basket inside.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Bradley. Caldwell Pope.
2 minutes remaining.
5 to shoot for Los Angeles. To Kyle Kuzma. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. To Crawford. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Count the bucket for 2.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
And finishes strong.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Goes to the left side. Bradley. Down to 5 on the 24. Deep left corner. Add 2 points to the board.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
To Mikal Bridges. Oubre. And count the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. The Lakers have the lead. About to start the second quarter. Both teams very...
All right, let's bring the fire. Let's bring the fire to him.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Come right.
To Kyle Kuzma. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Bradley misfires. It's no good. DeMarcus Cousins. He's 2 for 2 now.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Suns with the basketball. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Probing the defense. To Cousins. Doesn't get the bounce. Curling inside. Cashes in for 2.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Cook to bring it into the front court. Down 3. To Cousins. From the painted area, won't go down. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Kuzma to Cousins. And he'll head to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
DeMarcus Cousins. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. First one, count it. Can't connect. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
To Kelly Oubre for three. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
To Porter. Beyond the arc for 3. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw. And he hits the second. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. LBJ has it. To Davis. Bradley. Down low, Boogie. Able to convert inside. Nothing going here on that drive. To Kelly Oubre. And scores.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have. In this game.
DeMarcus Cousins. He's now 4 for 6.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Booker with it. Leads 3. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. And he's got the free throw as well. Count the basket inside.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Rondo into the front court. Down 2. James to Cousins. Has a chance. Cousins' shot won't fall. Over to the right side. Devin Booker. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Mikal Bridges. Booker. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Booker. Anthony Davis tips it. Lakers at the controls right now. DeMarcus Cousins with that shot. He's 5 for 8. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Here's Rondo with it. Down just a couple. To Cousins. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Booker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Rondo with the basketball. They're down 3. Dario Saric sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Substitution being made in this one.
Into the game for the Suns. Number 3, Kelly Oubre.
James, they work it down to Cousins. Short jumper off the mark. To Booker. It's good.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Nice pass to get things going.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Rondo, guarded by Kelly Oubre. Pass to Cousins, down low. Turns and slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
To Booker, Oubre.
Hey, get buckets, don't get buckets. Get buckets on him.
5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Anthony Davis. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
He's looking for that touch.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Shot from the lane won't go. Desperation shot here from half court. That's it for the first half. The Suns have the lead.
And with
tight game through the first.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Stepping in, I got the Los Angeles Lakers. Number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Yes, and a foul. They'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. Los Angeles, they have it to Kyle Kuzma. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The assist from number 36, Dario Saric.
LeBron with it up top. The deficit now up to 13.
Screen come on, he left.
To Danny Green. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Mikal Bridges. From long range. And the rebound comes down to Green. the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Short jumper won't fall.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second one as well. Has a look. And scores.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
James to Danny Green. James. Short jumper misses. To Mikal Bridges. Trying to cash in, and he hits.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
James. To Kyle Kuzma. Off the assist.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
You gotta get up on that. Let him out.
Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Across the timeline comes James. Down by 15. To Danny Green. Here comes the screen. Tons of contact. Throws it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Aaron Baines, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Quinn Cook. Fires the 3, and Green able to clear the rebound.
Self-check. Right.
JaVale McGee to Kyle Kuzma. And he's going to the line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Kyle Kuzma. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. Nope. First one does not go. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Into the front court. It's Booker. His team on top by 13. 4-3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I got ball. In the stairs.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
James. To Kyle Kuzma. To James. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans it up. And a putback slam.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy. And that's to be the greatest of all time.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
And too much contact.
A simple touch foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Phoenix Suns are at the limit.
James matched up with Booker. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. James, and he buries it. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Lakers ball.
That's me. I got it.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
Double.
To Booker. Lets it fly from long range. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Caldwell Pope, defended by the lefty Oubre. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Booker. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Kyle Kuzma. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Booker.
Make him pick it up.
Devin Booker at the line for 2 shots, shooting 66% in this contest. Off the mark on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw.
For the Phoenix Suns, number 25.
It's James controlling the offense. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And it's Bradley there to clear the rebound. To Kyle Kuzma. Baseline drive. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Booker. For three, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
James to Cousins. Rises for the slam.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
It's Suns ball. To Booker. Beyond the arc for three. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Down low to Cousins. Can't connect from inside. To Booker. Fires the three.
That's his.
Devin Booker is going to get a chance at three here. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. Second to three, got it. 3 for 3, nice. JaVale McGee to Bradley. LeBron guarded by Kelly Oubre. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance. They're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Lakers at the controls right now. Bradley. Rebound to Oubre.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Bradley. Davis to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. LeBron James just not going down. To the rim. Caldwell Pope, nice pass to set things up. Avery Bradley, 4 out of 7.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Kelly Oubre. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
LeBron James, a couple of free throws on the way. He's struggled so far. Those 2 for 2. To Booker. It was right there. quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up. The Suns dominating so far. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the...
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. It's on now.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Into the game, number 14, Danny Green.
Oh, denied. As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Knocked loose. It's Phoenix ball. Mikal Bridges. To Booker. And he buries it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To James. From long range. He'll take that any day.
Well, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
Here's a chance from long range. Danny Green to James. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Rajon Rondo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He wants this number up, 60% career free throw shooter. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And some, ooh, I like that. Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither.
Here we go. Here we go. I got him, I got him, I got him.
To Porter.
Double team, double team, double team.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Porter. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
So many concerns about his strength and, more importantly, his durability. But he looks solid on that play.
LBJ with it. Takes stock of the floor. Shot from in close, no good. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Into the front court comes Rondo. Down a bundle. To James. Aaron Baines able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Great pass to set it up. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Los Angeles, they have it. To James. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock and stuffs it home. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. To Kelly Oubre. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To James. Knocks it down off the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Lakers ball.
Defense, let's go.
Probing the defense. Surveys the floor to Davis. Gets a look. Can't hit. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Cousins to Davis. Good look that time, but off the mark.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now.
The Suns came away with the victory.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
Kenny, I'm the long hair and I all talk tough like a bottle top. You switch the top off, head it, turn quick just to get it off. No, damn shawty, you just a knock off. Check it, no Coca-Cola, I'm the one that pop off. I'm on the bullet. Not the every day, no, I ain't never call off. Talk on Instagram, don't make you log off. And if you think they better than me, bar too high.
Last time that I checked, it was fun.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that hit my fault, they want me. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, now me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shores. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk, cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh, really now? Aight, man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. You know I gotta give them what they ask for. Like Tupac spitting at the tabloids. I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it done with off. Where I'm from, they never had much. Waters and crackers when they had lunch. Everyone quick to do it. Nope, living like 5. Still got a heart of gold. So don't let me go, cause I'm here for you. Akon flow like it's 06. To my whole fam, please don't trip. Dub modes, at it again. I'm a dog, but I'm no. I got what you want, drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me.
If young Metro don't trust you, hunger.
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to?
Straight.
Do you know?
Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend, 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 yeah. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah. We can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. We can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven.
It's not a drill, it's the real thing. I do what the feelings. Yeah. Make my blueprints on my life, got no ceilings. I create the energy that they keep stealing. Yeah. Detroit legend, microphone legend. Yeah. Shine a legend, my bro is John Legend. Yeah. All this sunshine, it's still raining blessings. Skirt out the Maybach, I'm just fresher than my reverend. Yeah. Oh my God, you out your socks, me and all my inner circle, we keep thinking out the box, dog. When life go too hard on you, you gon' go legend and not me. I got no other op. I go so hard, I might wake up with a concussion. The way I piece this together, man, it's puzzling. I do this for the dogs, and nowadays we husky. God is my witness, you look, can't judge
pushing.
Oh, God.
7-Eleven.